Zakaz wyprowadzania sów means you can't bring an owl in here. So if you've got an owl, you have to leave it outside. It's a Saturday, it's a holiday, it's a busy day, and it's closed. So there is the cryotherapy place, which I think that's what the Austin Powers froze them in the 60s and brought them back in the 1990s. So that's where they do it. This building's been named after Prince Joseph. I don't know if that's the Prince of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, but if so, it dates back to before 1848. And in fact, people have been coming here for a couple of hundred years because the waters, which are thought to have medical properties, and indeed, no doubt, do. Every spa has its spa house, and this is the one here. This building's not as old as some of them you can find in southern Poland. This one dates to 1964, and the water that comes from here, which is the advertisement before there, from Nałęczów, is very well known, and it was purchased by Nestle. Now I took an interest in the privatisation of the spas, which was in the 90s it started, and first decade of this century, and this was one of the ones which I did look at, and this one was the easiest one to privatise because the water was so well known. The others were much more difficult. Anyway, so let's go inside. Now, what happens is you get a cup as you come in. You pay 3 zloty, which is about 75 cents, and euro cents, and then you can come in here and you can take as much water as you like. Now, this is actually cheaper than it is in other places. There's other places that actually charge you for each time you drink water, which is about 2 zloty. Now, apparently the water here is good for the joints, and that's how this place actually was found. It was a couple of hundred years ago. Somebody learned that he could cure his joints by drinking the water. Well, I don't know if he cured them or he didn't cure his bad joints, but he certainly tried. Anyway, so here's a try. And fortunately, that has a reasonable taste. Now, as it happens, there's only 3 places to drink water from, one of which is broken, so there's 2 fountains. Now you can go to some of these places in southern Poland where you've got about maybe 12-15 different types of water, some of which taste totally disgusting, and others which are quite reasonable. As the 2 here just taste like water anyway. I just can't see the difference between them and any other type of water. So here you can see what's in the water. So we've got calcium first, magnesium, iron, sodium, potassium, and carbon dioxide. Sometime in the early 18th century, there was a mill built there, and the mill was obviously rented from the landowner for a certain sum of money, and it was destroyed during the First World War by Russian soldiers who needed some firewood, so they destroyed a 200-year-old building in order to give them something to heat themselves up with, which is many incidents of such destruction during many wars, and that's just one example. That building up there is very socialist in its design. People have been coming here since the 18th century, and this mansion dates to around 1775. And inside it's got a museum which is dedicated to Bolesław Prus, who was a Polish writer. He died in 1912. He's quite famous, lots of streets named after him in, I would say, just about every major town in Poland. He was a novelist. So this is the palace coffee room. Notice that has the same decor from Mr. Prus's days. I believe there was a chocolate factory or something like that on this site once, and this tradition has been continued by this place, which of course is a retail network which has coffee houses in various places. I shouldn't really say coffee house but chocolate house, because that's what it is. Chocolate to drink with orange ginger.